Now, India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has in fact taken on Pakistan at the SCO summit that was held in China. Rajnath Singh highlighted about India's concerns about cross-border terrorism and also exhorted the SCO member states to take a principled stand in condemning the acts of terror. Launching a scathing attack on Pakistan, Rajnath Singh said that some countries use cross-border terror as an instrument of state policy and they provide shelters to terrorists. He also refused to sign the SCO joint declaration, which would have diluted India's stance on terror.
Some countries use cross-border terrorism as an instrument of policy and provide shelter to terrorists. There should be no place for such double standards. SCO should not hesitate to criticize such nations.
Now, without naming Pakistan, the Indian Foreign Ministry has said that there was one country that opposed the mention of the word terrorism, and that is the way the joint declaration was not adopted. Now, the Indian Defence Minister described peace, security and trust deficit as the most significant challenges confronting the region. Urging the SCO members to condemn acts of terror unequivocally, Rajnath Singh also raised the issue of the Pahalgam terror attack and Operation Sindoor at the SCO summit.
On 22nd April 2025, the terror group, the Resistance Front, carried out a dastardly and a heinous attack on the innocent tourists in Pahalgam, in the Indian state of the Jammu and Kashmir. 26 innocent civilians, including a Nepali national, were killed. Victims were shot after they were profiled based on the religious identity. The Resistance Front, which is a proxy of UN-designated terror group Lashkar-e-Toiba, claimed responsibility for the attack.
Now, he said that Operation Sindoor that was launched on the 7th of May was in exercising India's right to defend against terror and to preempt as well as deter further cross-border terror attacks. Now, Singh said that any act of terrorism is criminal and is unjustifiable, regardless of the motivations, whenever and wherever and by whomsoever. Now, Rajnath Singh's visit to China for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit marks the very first visit by an Indian minister to China since the Ladakh border standoff that took place in Galwan in the month of May in 2020, 5 years ago. The Defence Ministers' meeting is also expected to lead up to the SCO Foreign Ministers' meeting next month and the SCO Summit at the end of August in Tianjin, being hosted by the Chinese President Xi Jinping. And WION Siddhant Sibil has sent us this report. Listen in.
The Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is in China, and earlier today he attended the SCO Defence Ministers meeting where he slammed Pakistan for the country's continued support to cross-border terrorism. He highlighted the recent terror attack, the Pahalgam terror attack, which was supported by the Pakistani side by training these terrorists, and also talked about the retaliation by the Indian side under Operation Sindoor. Now, what is significant is that India is not taking part in any joint statement. This primarily comes because of the divergence between India and Pakistan on the issue of terrorism. But what is significant is that the Indian Defence Minister is the second top minister official coming from India to China this week after the Indian NSA visited for the SCO NSA's meeting. China, of course, is the host of the SCO grouping and will be hosting the foreign ministers meeting, the summit as well, and do expect a lot of visits from India to China coming at a time when both sides are working towards normalization. In fact, even as we speak, we know that the first batch of Indian pilgrims are coming to Kailash Mansarovar. I'm standing just next to the Mansarovar lake, and many are expressing their happiness for the fact that they are able to come here. Siddhant Sibil for WION in China.